Well, as you can see, I'm with my good friend, DBZ Lover 25, and when he says lover, he means it. Anyway, we are here to.
He means it.
We are here today to.
What?
We're
Oh
here-
yeah. So I just recently got an iPad. It's my birthday today, but surprisingly, this wasn't even a birthday present. Oh god, this thing is a fingerprint magnet. But uh, yes, beautiful iPad. And my friend Tyler here just not too long ago got a MacBook, a 13-inch, the 2011 generation, which is actually really cool and has some cool features. So we've decided to pool our resources and make an Apple product review of my iPad and his MacBook. So I'm going to review this, and then it's going to go to him reviewing the Mac.
And we both have Apple products because we're awesome like that. I'm
Indeed.
sorry, I did not mean to flip you off.
Yeah, you didn't mean it. Okay, so first we're going to be going over the iPad. I'm just going to kind of go over some apps, some really convenient, good apps. As you can see, it's a gloss machine. I mean, it's just really glossy, and obviously the glass touchscreen does give you a lot of fingerprints, but you know, it looks very nice, as you can see with the without the case. It's very it's not as thin as the iPad 2, but it's still very thin. I don't really see the point of the iPad 2 being thinner. I mean, I don't really care about thinness, and I do like this case more because it protects the back of the iPad as well as the front, whereas the iPad 2 case just latches on right here, and it only protects the front and not the back.
And may I say that the iPad 1 is a lot of the sturdier model because it's not as thin, not as breakable.
Exactly.
And that if you're gonna get one of these gloss machines, I do recommend getting a microfiber thing. I just gave him part of mine, but usually they're about only like $3.
Yeah, because like I said, these glass touchscreens are fingerprint machines, and
Definitely.
you know. So we're gonna turn it on. We're gonna go over a few apps first. I guess we'll go over the MyPad app, which I found was really the convenience of these apps is just amazing. As you can see, you've got Facebook chat right there, linked to all of your friends. You've got pretty much everything in one here. You've got searches, you've got groups, events, photos, messages, friends, and you can even go on your Twitter. So this is both a Twitter and Facebook app. You can see new tweets that you have. You can tweet out new tweets. Anything you can do.
I can do better.
So also, I want to point out how easy it is to go on the internet. Like, I know this is not only iPad 1, of course, you know, iPod Touch, all this, but I still find it really convenient how, you know, you have all your tabs just like that. You can just make a new tab by hitting that, go from tab to tab, and as you can see, it's very quick. The resolution is beautiful. One thing is, I love how when you zoom in, the resolution actually increases to how you zoom. So, for example, if you can see the words there, you know, the resolution is good. Then you zoom in, and you can see it gets blurry, but then it gets better, and it's still very, very clear. So, it's another thing I like, and the zooming in is very, very responsive. I love that. Then your iPod keeps all your music. As you can see, I don't have much music right now, but it's basically just like a mini iTunes, I guess you could say. You know, you've got your tracks right here, your podcasts. You can look at everything on the side. You've got pause and play buttons up here. It's basically just like a mini iTunes. So that's pretty cool. Then you've got, you know, I've got random games, and also another thing is the Skype app. I very much love because one of the main reasons I've always liked Skype more than Ubu is because everything's in one window. Your chat, your contacts, your video messaging, everything's just right there. And same thing here, you know. You've got all of your contacts right here. You've got friends over here that you've previously talked to, like the guy that's recording me right now, Tyler, you know. Got our messages, calls, happy birthday message, because it's my birthday, motherfucker. Okay. And like I said, you know, everything is just really convenient. It takes no, like, you don't need to learn how to use these apps over time. You just know everything right away. It's in your face. It's not hard to learn at all. The YouTube app is also very cool because, you've got your favorites here. You know, you can log into your account. You've got all your favorites. You've got your subscriptions, your own videos, and then your history. You know, top rated, featured, everything there. And the resolution is just amazing. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to Epic Meal Time.
Because he's hungry. Oh, before we keep going, I just want to say on the Skype app, even though the iPad 2 does have a camera, it's not made for Skype, it's made for FaceTime. It's only a 3 megapixel camera.
Yeah, the camera on the iPad 2 is not very good, but I'm going to get more into how the iPad 1 and iPad 2 compare later.
Okay.
So, any video here, let's just go to the Thanksgiving Turbacon Epic. And as you can see, you've got everything down here for the YouTube app. It's really cool. You've got related videos. Let me pause that for a second. You've got related videos, more from, you know, comments, everything you could, info about the video. You could turn it sideways, and it becomes full screen. And once again, just look at that. The resolution is very good. The volume is great. And I don't want to do more of that because I don't want Epic Mealtime contacting me and telling me I'm taking their video. So, I also like how the turning is very responsive, responds very quickly, and once again, the resolution of this thing is just incredible. I love the resolution of the iPad. The battery life is incredible. Checking my email is easy. It just gives me a notification when I have a new mail, and you know, all my emails. That's Gears of War 3. You know, you can check them. There's links. Go back to your inbox. All that. You've got your emails right here, so you can actually still view an email while going into your inbox. Yeah, that's pretty much. I just love how convenient the iPad is, how easy everything is, and it doesn't take much learning ability to learn how to use one of these things. Now, I guess I could go into comparing the iPad 2 to the iPad 1. So, first of all, like, I guess you could say that the iPad 2 is definitely thinner, because as you can see, I mean, you know, compared to my finger, it's pretty thick. But, I really, honestly, don't give two shits about how thin it is or how thick it is, because either way, it still looks great. I mean, I have my case on, but as you can see, you know, it's very, still pretty thin. It looks really good, and, altogether, you know, it's just, iPad in general is just really cool. Over here, you've got your volume lock. Up here, you've got your lock button, your mic, and your microphone. And, for the actual features, like I said, this thing is a fingerprint machine, as you can see some of the fingerprints. But the fingerprints come right off, you know, it's not that hard.
Microfiber cloth. Yeah.
Microfiber cloths, you know, they work very well. Like Tyler said, they're not very expensive. You can just wipe it right off, and there you go, you know, perfect. I also wanted to go over the camera, like Tyler said. The camera is not very necessary. I've been using Skype on this, and I haven't really felt a need for the camera. I called about 3 people. I was just fine. The camera is not actually that good. I heard the iPad 2 has a 3 megapixel camera, and it's not even as good as the iPhone 4's camera, so definitely the camera is not really much of a plus unless you're really bored and just want to film yourself making weird faces. If you want to FaceTime with people, I mean, you know, that's just kind of an extra. You can still just call them and talk to them just fine. FaceTime is more of an extra. I don't know if you'd pay an extra $600 for FaceTime. Also, the iPad 2 does have a faster processing speed, and I have watched a few comparisons of them scrubbing like this, playing some games, and apparently the iPad 2 is a little bit better graphic-wise and speed-wise, but when you look at this iPad's processor speed, I mean, you saw how fast that internet came up. It's very fast. I mean, you don't really need the extra processing speed, and like I said, just for a little bit faster processing speed, is it really worth the extra money? I mean, you're not going to be able to, you know, really upgrade this. You're going to just kind of have to sell this and buy a new one. So, you know, the iPad 2, definitely, if you already have an iPad 1, just use the iPad 1. And if you want to buy an iPad, I'd say, if you have the money, buy an iPad 2, or buy an iPad 1, because, I mean, they're very cheap if you look on Craigslist or something like that. And, you know, iPad 1s are still very nice. I love my iPad, you know, it's really nice. Now, one more thing I wanted to point out about the YouTube app is the search. It also has a search, and it's very easy to search stuff up. Wait, let me just search something. Alright. Like you can see, it's very easy to search stuff up. I'm not sure if you can see that. Probably not. But, yeah, once again, so you've got everything you need from YouTube right here. You've got all that, your actual video itself. You can go back to the search with all the videos. No video. No. Okay. And, you know, just search up there, all your stuff down there. That was actually supposed to hint something to you. That's why I went back to the YouTube app, but I don't know if you could see that or not. So, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, that's the iPad. Recommendations. Basically, the iPad is something for fun. So, if you want one, then you don't really need it if you're thinking about buying one. If you just want it for fun and you have the extra money, then do it, because I've been using this thing nonstop all day and I love it. I mean, it's amazing. And the internet, like I said, is very fast. So, I mean, it's not only for fun. You can do important stuff on it, like check your email and talk to friends. But, mainly, this thing is just for fun. It's really good. Its resolution is amazing. And I definitely recommend getting one of these. iPad 2, you know, it's good, but I don't really like it that much. So, definitely, yeah, recommend an iPad 1. There's some really good apps out there, really creative apps, you know, good editing apps for YouTubers if you want to just, you know, film a video on the go with your camera and then just, you know, edit it with your iPad and stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and now we're going to go to Tyler, and he's going to review his 2011 MacBook Pro 13-inch.